Yo, how's it going? I'm down at the Kingston DIY because I heard that people were going to paint over it. So, well, I heard that the Transport Scotland were down to paint over it, so I wanted to come and have a look. I've spoke to some of the guys from Transport Scotland and they actually don't want to paint over it, so they're being pretty sound about it. But I'm just going to take this video just in case it does actually get painted over. I'd just like to have this documented, so I'm just going to start from the beginning and then we'll continue along. And there's a huge puddle here, so I kind of need to go down this way. And also there's a lot of needles down here, so like I think the space was previously just getting used kind of by addicts before, so but this is sick, man. Like, it's heavy smart the way he's done that. I just need to watch my feet. I think this is one of the sort of first big pillars to get done, and I just love it, man. I just think this is fucking mental. Like, it's just class. I think for me it's just a pure buzz to see this because there's so many pillars in Glasgow, and like you just think that all of them could have stuff like this on it, and it's just pure class. Like, I'm kind of determined to try and just encourage as many of these pillars around the city to just get painted as much as possible. A wee pile of rubbish. This is pretty sick as well, man. Like, heavy like the colours here. Thistles is on it. Support your DIY. So I think this is one of the first things that was done down here, or at least kind of the first wave of stuff to get done. It's kind of lasted. This is actually really sick here. I know it's just a buff, but it looks like a good texture. And then this one's super sick. This is I guess the kind of mascot for the DIY. It's very sick. It's kind of like neck face vibes for me, which is amazing, man. Like, Monk's just done it in his own way, which is sick. Colours on this are mad as well. didn't get it in video, unfortunately. And the big T for tenants. See you later, man. I just think it's crazy the amount of effort that Bluter's put into these things up the top. Sorry, is it okay if I take a video of that? Is it okay if I video that up there?
You film that?
Aye, aye. Yeah. It's just because I'm going to be like walking in front of your video.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm
Right,
just using
okay.
it to like look back.
Right, okay, sit, cool. Sorry, I didn't know if you were recording or not, like, I didn't want to ruin your video. Cheers, thank you. And then it's interesting, so basically the reason I came down here was because I got told that they were buffing it today. And so I've came down and they've only buffed this pillar, but I've been told they're going to buff more. So they're kind of currently across the road and they're buffing all the pillars across there. But I just feel as though, like, imagine this gets buffed, man. Like, this is incredible, right? This is next level. Like, it's just so sick. But it's just like, I don't know, I'm getting distracted because I'm looking across at the guys and I'm trying to work out if they're actually buffing stuff or not. And it's just madness, man. Like, imagine they buff this, man. Like, I'd be raging. And I think, like, so I understand that, like, graffiti's a kind of difficult thing to understand for most people, do you know what I mean? Like, aesthetically, people don't understand it, they don't think it's art, they just think it's vandalism, right? Which I can understand, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're ignorant about something, you're not gonna, like, it's just ignorance in general, do you know what I mean? You're not gonna understand it, you're not gonna think about it in the right way. You're gonna think the wrong things, basically. But with this, you can't fucking argue with this space, like, you know what I mean? That's why I like it so much, right? Some people may be like, oh fuck it, it's a portrait, whatever. But it's like, nah, do you know what? Do you know why this is so fucking good? It's because cunts can't argue about this, right? You can show anybody this and you could say, is that art? And cunts are going to have to say, aye, that's art. Like, fucking straight up art, right? Obviously my argument, right, is that every single thing here is art, right? But see some person that doesn't want to get educated and doesn't want to not be ignorant, show them this, man, and just go, are you really going to paint over this? Because that's fucking class, man, right? And it's undeniably art. And it's just fucking amazing, man. Like, it just bugs me, man. Like, what's the point? And this is class as well. Heavy sick MF Doom tribute. Really, really sick, man. Like, so aye, there we have it, man. Like, this is maybe not the best place to stand because it's pretty loud, but this is a space that is not getting used by anybody else, right? So there's this thing just now in Glasgow called Spaces for People, right? And it's, the council are basically taking spaces and trying to give them to people. They're basically trying to make, they're like, aye, they're trying to make spaces for people. But it's like, here is a space that is for the people, by the people, trying FUBU, for us, by us. And it's like, just leave it be, man. Like, this type of stuff, you should be encouraging this type of stuff, right? And it's interesting because it goes back to this idea about safety, right? So in our society we prioritise safety, and people are like, no, 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 but health and safety, you shouldn't be having people just building their own stuff because it's not safe, right? But we've all got autonomy in this world, do you know what I mean? And we can all make our own decisions, so I can decide if something's good or bad or not, and I can take my own risks, and we should have that, do you know what I mean? We should be allowed to do that. There's no kind of, I don't know, this is just a cool space, man, and it should be allowed to just thrive. I can't understand why you're going to waste money painting over this stuff, do you know what I mean? It's alive, and that's like the best thing about this space, is it's alive. So aye, that's me, I'm done.